Look, if Daniel Jones stays there, he's going to need protection as well. And you're going with Charles Cross out of Mississippi State.
Yeah, the new GM, the new head coach appear to be all in on Danny Dimes. If that's the case, dear Lord, please protect him. And I think Charles Cross is going to be in that conversation. Danny makes some great points about Evan Neal, and there are concerns about his consistency, and the weight issue will be one as well. Charles Cross is just scratching the surface on how good he can be. How good he can be. He is great in pass sets. He's a really good run blocker. He needs to tighten up some things, but all young players do. And I think he'll come into the league with a ton of upside and athleticism, things that you can certainly build around. Now, you could argue that Andrew Thomas, the first-round pick from a few years ago, didn't start off as strong as they had hoped. He was the first offensive lineman off the board, but he has come around, and you have two bookends there to help your quarterback. I think that's a step in the right direction. They have two first-round picks, and if you told me they end up taking two offensive linemen in the first round, I don't think anyone would be upset about that, especially Daniel Jones. So I love Charles Cross. He had a wonderful season in 2021 and made himself some money, as we like to say, and went from probably a late first-rounder to a realistic top 10 pick.
And number 7, Brady, will go back to you with this because apparently we're giving you all the Michigan guys. Taking edge rusher David Ojabo. Interesting thing, I mean, this is somebody who's played football less than 5 years, making it into the top 10.
Upside, 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 upside. That's what you see in David Ojabo because he's got the bendiness. He's got the burst off of the edge. He doesn't have that same, litany of moves that Aiden Hutchinson does, but he's getting there, and I think he will be able to get there. If you asked Ryan Wilson before the season where he had David Ojabo, he probably wasn't a first-round draft pick. Now we're talking about being a top 10 pick, and I think there's some people who feel like when they turn on the tape and watch the University of Michigan, they look at Ojabo and they say, I could see this guy being better than Aiden Hutchinson 5 years from now and ultimately having the better NFL career. So I love what Ryan has done here because I think this is a very realistic scenario where you could see Ojabo ultimately stealing the show and being alongside of Aiden Hutchinson, 2 top 10 picks.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.